Good morning, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey, good day. Hey honey, it's Val Cripps, you're in Valtopia, you're on this stream because you were meant to watch this. This is about you and your success. This is not about me, this is not just about my clients, this is about you. You're watching my live stream because there's something about me that you know can help you enjoy your life more, enjoy your business more, enjoy who you are more. And that's what we're gonna talk about today. I'm so excited. But let's dance a little bit first. So let me get this shared and let's get some people on here because I really would like today's, I would love today's stream to be about you and to be interactive. So share this stream if you love me and you know that this is gonna be good. I've got my decks and I have a great event coming this weekend. You don't wanna miss it if you can be a part of it. We're gonna talk about it today. So let me share this. Who's here? Say hello. Keisha! Everybody wakey wakey. Come on now. So I'm gonna share this. Oh, they got like a new format here when you go over to it. Where's the share button? They keep messing with us, you know what I mean? It's like, let me find other ways that I can't easily share this. Don't they want us to share? Nicole, what up, honey? Yeah! All right, let me get some more people on here. I've got the royalty-free house music on. Yes, and like my business page if you love me. People are unliking and liking. It just keeps going up and down and up and down. Y'all who meant to be here are here. And you are, and I have incredible clients right now. Edda, what up? Hey, Romina. So what I want to talk to you today about is your body. And there's this amazing book called The Body Keeps the Score. If you are highly aware and sensitive and you find yourself limiting yourself because your body gets tight and freaked out, go listen to that book, The Body Keeps the Score. And that's what I'm helping my clients with. My clients are super high powered, they're successful, and what they come to me for is a combination of things. But one of the biggest first things we work through is that our bodies are lying to us and telling us we're in a lot of danger when we're not. So I want to talk about that today and why it happens and what we can do about it. And for those of you that are live with me that are resonating with this and haven't ever worked with me or tuned in, like tune in, feel your body. Can you feel your body? Do you know and recognize when you're having subconscious fear limiting you? Are you ready to change that? Because it's fucking with your bottom line and your good vibes, right? So let me share this to my page. Tell me what's going on. How's the retrograde easing in for you guys? What's happening? What are you revisiting these last couple weeks that you're like, oh man, I wish I had dealt with that before. All right, I'm sharing to my page. I was dancing in here earlier. You guys gonna dance with me? That's a really great way to move energy, by the way. And it is all about moving the energy. It's about your mindset. It's about what you do. It all comes together. But for those of you watching me and resonating with me, it starts with your body and it starts with moving the energy in your body. And then we address the rest. Because you might have been doing all the things and you're like, why isn't this working? It's because you haven't addressed your body connection yet. How many resonate with this? For me, when I started, I couldn't even feel my own body. And that meant I didn't know what I want. I know, I love a good retrograde, right? Retrograde can be gnarly if you haven't done the work and you don't understand what's happening. But if you understand what's happening, then it's like, yay, I get to go through and shift all this stuff and problems with myself because it's just being illuminated to me right now. Let me illuminate and shift, right? Hey, Rita. Lots of supercharged reflection. Exactly, exactly. All right, so we've shared, I've shared, you share too, please. I've got my decks here and I am gonna be tuning in with you guys. Because I can. Woohoo! And I would love to get into this topic really powerfully. And I want you to know I'm here for you. I've created an event this weekend that's only $222 and it's interactive. So there's only a few spots. You got to sign up first. It's only in a couple days, but I like decisive action takers. I don't want people noodling and wondering forever. Make a choice. Come on in. Let's shift this. So what we're going to do is tune into your body and see where you get locked up. And that's my gift. I can feel your patterns and we release and reveal where in your life or where in your past life is this becoming a whole pattern in your experience, and you're actually recreating it over and over and over again. How many of you really? Hey, Nellie. It's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody. So for those of you that have been watching me for a while, and maybe even have had some sessions with me, and you're still experiencing this. Ooh, my real eyelash just came out. How does this feel for you after watching me and learning about this? Are you getting to know your body energy more? Are you getting to be aware of where Hey Ben, hey Nicole, hey everybody. Yeah, the connection is gone. Oh, now we're back. All right. Is everybody back? How boring. We had a lost connection. There must have been a reason. We needed a reboot on the live stream. Are you guys back? All right. This one's still not going. This is the watch party. I'm going to refresh this. Reload. All right. Well, there goes my... All right, let's refresh the energy here. All right. Okay, so here's the thing with... We're back. Yay, we're all back. Come on back. Technology ain't nothing but a thing. We got this. We got this. So before we roll into the topic, since we have technological glitches, let's just pull some cards as we get into the energy. Why do I feel satisfied? Somebody can write these in the comments if you want. Why am I important? Why am I important? Why am I right? I love this one. Why am I innocent? The innocent is about your clean slate. You're in the watch party. Okay, cool. The innocent is about your clean slate. And this is something my clients have been experiencing. As we unplug and detach from the neural pathways and the programs that we got addicted to, in a sense, there feels this void, this emptiness. And that can feel so scary and strange. And so, yay, I came back. I know, for some reason it froze. And so when you go into that void, if you're not in guidance, that's a place where some people spiral and spin on their backs for a really long time, feeling exposed, feeling like a fraud, feeling uncomfortable, feeling shame, feeling guilt, because you're in that stretch between where you were and where you want to be, and you're not quite there yet, and so your ego's tripping and trying to pull you back here, and your higher self is like, no, come on, girl, we got this. Let's keep going forward, right? And so you get into this place, and you have this emptiness. And that's when it's really, really important to lean further into where you're going and what you're creating and what you're allowing. And that is where you want to address, where is your body choke holding you? Where is your body trying to send you signals about something that isn't true anymore? So I have an example for you that's pretty deep. that we're going to start with today because it came up with my client today. Okay? That's where you are. Okay, stay here, and I want you to tune into this. Okay? So this is a really deep example of how the body can unconsciously drag you into experiences when you're not awake, when you don't know. And then you create timelines from that experience and wonder what happened. So I'm going to use myself as an example. I got all the way into my late 30s before I got married. And I had several relationships before I got into the relationship with my ex-husband where I felt like a victim to the relationship, and I felt like they were controlling me. And what happened with my ex-husband is that there was something in me that got triggered as soon as I met him. The first time he went angry, that I submitted to the anger. It was like I had a program running in my body that says, ooh, I must surrender to this anger. I must appease this. And I'm bringing this up because I think we look at sensible, intelligent, successful people and wonder why they get into relationships that are less than them. That, like, relationships where they're not happy. Why do they stay? Why do they even get involved? Why don't they, like with my ex-husband, the first time he threw a temper tantrum before we were even married, most rational people would say I should have said, that is a shitty attitude and I'm out of here. And I didn't do that. I got more sucked in. We have triggers in our body and in our DNA that are activated when certain things happen that trigger a PTSD response. For example, playing dead, or laying low, or becoming submissive. You guys feel me on this? You can become submissive and surrender into a relationship unknowingly when you're not conscious and take yourself into a whole life of experience where you're deeper and deeper into that trigger and that model of being. You've got to do the work to become aware and awake of yourself, of what's happening in your body, of what those signals mean to you, and knowing that you're not powerless to anybody, mostly to yourself. This is where the deepest fear comes in, that we can't trust ourselves, that we will be around somebody who will flick those switches and suck us into their poison, and we'll get sucked into it and we won't know what to do. How many of you have had the experience of submitting to a program almost blindly and being in the middle of it and thinking, what the fuck am I doing in this program? This is not me. Anybody relate to this? And then you find yourself in it, and then you finally wake up and you have to get yourself out of it, and that's part of your growth. And so this is what's happening on a much maybe a less scale. Like, that's an extreme example of being in a relationship where you're submitting to a dominant personality and subjugating your own needs and desires to appease your oppressor, and you're letting it happen, right? You're letting it happen to yourself and to them. Well, let's take a more subtle experience. Maybe you're at your job and your boss is triggering those buttons in you. And this is your livelihood, and this is your work, and you're like, I'm a victim to it. There's nothing I can do. Yes, you can. The very first thing starts with you. It starts with your awareness of yourself and how you feel and what that means for you and how it's stopping you from having and accessing what you desire. So, Nicole, are you still here? And who else is here relating to this, listening to this, and thinking, that's me. I want to know more about this. What do I do? So, for me and for my clients, the very first step is what do you feel and where in your body and why? And then we move into, well, how is that affecting your choices and what beliefs are coming from that? And then there's the feeling of the emotions that you maybe have bottled up and kept inside of you because it feels too scary to feel them or know them, or the consequences of taking action feel like too much. So it's easier to just lay there and let it continue happening. And then it's easier to not take responsibility. And it's easier to say, well, this is my situation and I can't do what I want to be because he does this or they do that. Who identifies with that? And that's when you need to get support. I needed that support. I felt victim to everything outside of me, even though I was a powerful person, and it was in my mind. So I needed guides to stand next to me to teach me new boundaries and to teach me new understandings and standards of myself and of life, because in my mind, I was submitting everything to that old program that says I wasn't worthy and I don't know and other people know better than me and that I have to ask everybody else but me. If you're asking outside of yourself for everything, that's the first clue that you're not tuned into yourself. If you don't feel your body or you don't feel your lower chakras and you don't know how to ground and be still with yourself, there's another example that you need to do some work around feeling and knowing that part of yourself and being good with it. That's huge. Being able to move all this energy down into the earth and feeling the flow of the frequencies through you changes everything. And it's not a simple thing for some of us. For some of us, getting that energy to go into the lower part of our body and grounding can feel terrifying and bring up a whole bunch of bullshit in our lives. So there's a reason you run away from it. And there's a reason you want support to move through it. Because intuitively you know, I don't want to get in there. That's going to bring up a bunch of shit. And that's going to blow up my life. Yeah, it will in the right way if you're being guided and you're guiding yourself properly. Do you feel me on this? Hey, Claudia. So Nicole, you said that's where I am. Remind me what I was saying when you said that. Because as soon as you wrote that, I was like, what did I just say? And let's tune in and I'd love for you to, if you can, join us on Saturday where we're really going to tune into each guest. It's a Zoom call. It's a 90-minute Zoom call. And I'm going to tune into each and every one of you that sign up. It's only $222. That's less than a session to work with me one-to-one. And you're going to have one-to-one access with me and others. And we're going to tune into this. We're going to look at we're going to tune into your physical body, your emotional body, your mental body, and see where you're cock blocking yourself unknowingly. We're going to uproot subconscious energy and programs that are fucking with your bottom line. All for $222 this Saturday at 2:22 p.m. live in a Zoom call. So the link is in the comments. If this is you, be one of the first ones to sign up. There is a limit of how many I'll take at a time because I want to spend about, 15, 20 minutes with each of you. There's really only going to be a few of you. And this experience isn't designed to make me any money. This experience is designed for me to get to know a few of you better and see where I can support a few of you to glow up massively and reach your dreams and your goals and to get over this stuff that we actually can clear. We can clear this, we can shift it. It does not need to stop and derail your life plans for months and years. And I'm over that. I'm showing up, we're moving through this. And when you get activated and illuminated and shift this, all of your people start to wake up. So activating one or two of you for me is like activating a whole tribe of people, you see? So I'm looking for my next couple of glow ups. Nicole says, with being in the middle of a transition in your life and being pulled back and forward. Yes. So that's your ego tripping. And that's you feeling cozy and comfortable with what you know and scared of what you don't know. Where do you feel that resistance in your body, Nicole? Where do you feel that fear? Rayanne, hey honey. What up? Where do you feel that? So Rayanne, we're talking about the body and how the body registers all this unconscious information that can truly guide us without us knowing it. If you're not savvy, if you're not doing the work. And look, Rayanne has had this incredible experience of, she teaches shadow work. She's an incredible guide, much like all my clients, Keisha too. And when she's been doing this work of peeling back the layers of fog and fear, obligation, and guilt, it's like, oh, this is what it means to be more fully aware and in deep. This is what it is. And there's no shame in our game that we have layers to peel off. That's part of this experience. It's exactly where we're always in the right place at the right time. And moving through these things at the right time. And you'll find as you peel off these layers of awareness and get to know your body and become more in tune, you also become more in tune with the people you're meant to work with and connect with. And they are more able to see and feel and hear you because you're doing the work. It all starts within. And I think that's the hardest thing for us to, when we're really steeped in the program and we really don't feel our body and we're really not grounded yet, and we have all these great ideas and we're doing the thing and we're all up here, there's this feeling that it's out of reach and we have to ask outside of ourselves. And that's because you haven't brought your own wisdom and energy and goodness down into yourself. And you don't trust that. And you need someone to teach you how to do that in a safe way that doesn't blow up your life so that you're sent reeling and think that you're never allowed to improve your life, because every time you do, you get sick and die. You know what I mean? You are allowed to grow. You won't have retribution. If bad things happen, you'll know how to handle it and you'll trust yourself. And that's the whole process. We go through it together. And Nicole says it's in your chest and back and shoulders. I can feel it in your chest. It's rearing its head as anxiety. We got the job, moved across country, and away from everything me and my daughter knew. Okay, Nicole, good. I know, I'm tracking with you and some other people, so always remind me everything. So I love that. Okay, so what's happening for you now? The chest is guilt. You're feeling guilty and you're feeling unsupported. Am I right? And now that you're in that position, you're thinking, what did I do to myself? Why did I put me and my baby in this position? I shouldn't have done this. I should have stayed where I was. What if it doesn't work out? Is that what you're doing? Tell us. Tell us. Rayanne says, yes. We're going to do a group read here too. If you guys are watching, share the live stream. More people should know about this. I don't think most people know how much your body and subconscious mind affects the outcome of your life experience. Nicole says exactly. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you that you felt that you just make a big ass burp and you haven't drank anything. I know, I still feel it here. So here's the thing. All that energy that you're spending in the guilt and the shame could be spent, because guess what, Nicole? If you're constantly in that energy, what do you think you're creating? How's your energy? What are you when you're in that energy? You're neither here nor there. You're right here in the middle, stuck. And that's exactly who I work with. Stuck, sticky, moving to, I'm not working with people who are here and don't want to get up. We're working with people that are trying to go over here to your desired experience. Okay, and you've actually done the work, you're coming up. So you've done the work, you're coming up. And so now you're like, holy shit, what's going on? You want to spend the energy of your moments creating what you're going towards. So first of all, Nicole, you want to see what you feel in your body. Hi, Vanessa. You want to see what you feel in your body. And now you've identified what you feel in your body. You've identified what the feeling is. You recognize where the beliefs are coming from. Now it's your job to clear that energy and redirect those beliefs. Can you talk to me in your text? How do you think you go about doing that, what I just said? How do you feel what the next step is? Do you know what the next step is after you clear and identify the emotion and the belief? Who knows? Because I have news for you. The first few years of this growth, it took me a few years. Depending on your life, it's going to take you as long as it takes you. First few years of peeling back all the layers and waking up to the program and your program and actually seeing who you really are, it's pretty gnarly. It was for me. There's a lot of life changes, a lot of pain, a lot of guilt, a lot of shame, a lot of anger, a lot of codependent release, abandonment, all this shit, right? So you get past through all that, and then you're in this weird place where you're like, you're okay, you're no longer in survival mode, but you're not really thriving yet, and you never really have. So your mind is tripping because you're like, I don't know what that feels like. So there's actually all this work to get to here, and then there's all this work to learn how to feel blissful and peaceful and joyful and create from a good space. A lot of the work I'm doing with my clients now, the first few years we were doing a lot of digging out of the trenches. Now what we're doing is lifting up into the higher levels. It's actually work to learn how to feel good, because many of us have not felt good for so long that our body and mind doesn't know what that means or how to do it. You feel me, Nicole? So how are you going to, now that you've identified the emotion, you've identified the belief, I can feel all the energy here in your chest, what do you think the next step is? And somebody put in the comments who is playing along. What do we do to, what is the work in this part of it? This is such a powerful, informative live stream. My clients pay thousands of dollars for this information. Of course, the difference is that I actually work through it with them day to day, and that's why they pay the thousands and have such incredible transformation. The information is all out here for you every day. I share everything, the nitty gritty of it. It's just the actual work that we do together is why you invest in the guide, because when you try to do it yourself, you get scared, right? Nicole says, usually meditation and focusing on energy shifting in productive direction. I'm struggling to focus on even meditating right now. Okay, so if you're struggling to meditate, then you're still feeling a trauma and you're not knowing how to be still. So here's what I recommend for you. Rayanne says it's true. The bliss is to stay longer because you are now allowed to experience it. Exactly, because before, what do? You run back to what you know. You run back to being busy. You start beating yourself up if you're being still. Don't do that. So first of all, the main thing is to catch yourself, Nicole. Catch yourself. What are you thinking about? You want to where you want to get to is that you know what it feels like to be still and quiet and good and peaceful in your own being. You want to learn what that feels like. Every day you want to spend time. Now, meditation, just sitting quietly and waiting for answers to come, that might not be your option right now. You know, for me, when I was fleeing my ex-husband and all that was going on and I was coming into a greater stasis, I just needed to listen to root chakra meditation and listen to things in my ears. Abraham Hicks, root chakra meditation, grounding meditations, peaceful things in my ears that helped me, positive affirmations. I am the creator of my reality. I am creating my own reality and I am fully supported. Like whatever words that you need to teach your brain to think about instead of, what did you do now? You fucked it up. You're going to ruin everything. Everybody's going to hate you. What a loser. What are you going to do now? You know, it's a bad habit. We think if we sit around and worry, we're doing something about it. Yeah, you are. You're fucking it up. Quit it. Quit fucking it up, right? Your thought, if you're having those thoughts, it doesn't mean shove it down, bypass it, ignore it. No, get that out. Get that out. Here, I'm going to teach you something. You want to get it out of your system. You want to write down, what am I feeling? Okay? What emotion is it? What is the belief? And then you want to shift the belief. You want to do everything in your power. So this is the part that you're coming into now, Nicole. You did the work, you went across the country, you started a new job. Now you're freaking out. Now it's time for you to back in and believe and support yourself all the way. Every moment of your being, from the minute you wake up, send the energy down. Take note of what you're thinking and feeling. It's not the truth. It's a belief system. What are you going to do to shift that belief system? Shift it. Are you feeling me on this? Rayanne says Val has a beautiful way of nurturing you and keeping you in the bliss states longer, which is our nature. But all the limiting beliefs keep us in our drama. Thank you. I love that. I've been doing so much inner work for a long time. This experience has definitely been so liberating. Oh, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. And I feel this energy moving. So this is the thing. You can be an extremely gifted, many of you are, I was too, gifted, powerful healers, guides, shamans, leaders, boss bitch. And you need someone to guide you through some of these deepest, gnarliest points of depth within you that need addressing and that need to be nurtured and brought into the light. And so the work, good, Nicole. Well, Nicole, if you can join us on Saturday, I realize you just got a new job and maybe you can't, you're not in a place right now, but you have 2 days to manifest, $222. I also did a special offer. If you share my offer in a bunch of groups to spiritual entrepreneurs, and you get somebody to book because of your share, I will invite you in on Saturday, Nicole. I want you guys to have an opportunity, if you're not yet in a place that you're making the money to invest in the $222 experience. Most of my clients are investing at the thousands of levels, but I understand that we're always at different, some of us are still coming up into the level that you can't invest that deeply. But this is a group experience, and you can share it in a bunch of groups and show me the screenshots. And if somebody books because of your link, I will invite you into the workshop and my invitation. So any of you guys that are watching this, please let me know if you're going to do that. And you have 2 days to earn a spot in the workshop. I only want people in this workshop that really want to be there and have a future with me. That's why it's $222. It's not a free workshop. It's not a cheap workshop, but it's not overly, it's not crazy. It's a perfect investment to begin a journey with me and see if I'm the person that's going to unlock your limits, your blocks, your perceived beliefs that are stories, past life energy, inner child, your life patterns that you're ready to master with your own sense of bliss, peace, focus, right? So the event is Saturday at 2:22 p.m. on 2/22 for $222. It's a Zoom call. I'm going to be hanging out directly with you. We're going to be tuning into all of this energy. You will expect a massive shift from this and some highly powerful education about yourself and how to create your next cash infusion or love or whatever it is that you think is blocking you. Let me plug in my laptop because it's about to go dead. And there's only a few spots, so be the first one. Be the first one. And if somebody books while I'm live on the stream, I'm going to give you a special prize. Janice, there's my girl. Yeah, if you book live or on the stream, I'm going to give you a special recording. Why isn't that? I'm going to give you a prize based on who you are. Sorry, it's not unplugged in over there. So there are benefits to taking action and honoring yourself and choosing to support yourself through something that you think you can do it yourself, and you're actually it's just going to take you longer, and it's just stretching it out. You feel me on this? All right, so now that I've shared what the concept is, and we have this wonderful exchange with Nicole where it's been so helpful today. I'm so grateful. And Nicole, I'm sure have you downloaded the meditation on the Valtopia site so you can shift energy yourself? Have you signed up for any of the other experiences that I have? And let's pull some cards for the collective. Hey? Yes? Maybe I should do the collective pull in Valtopia. What do you think? It's 10 o'clock. Nah, I'm just going to stay on here a couple more minutes, and then I got to go to my dentist appointment. So who's here? Put in the comments if you're watching the playback. I'm in the collective, so we kind of know who's in this collective reading and if it resonates for you. Hey, Nicole, there was all the energy. It just popped and cleared. Did you feel that? Woo! All right, so let's start with the diagnostic deck. Feel free to share this because I think more people need to understand how much your body trauma is affecting your ability to move forward subconsciously. Yes, you have not, but you're signing up for Saturday as your first one. Good! Girl, sign up on the live stream and I'm going to reward you. Can you? Or if you're the first one, Nicole, I want to reward you. I'm going to reward you with a prize that's going to really help you. How exciting. I love it. All right, so let's pull a card for the collective. I can't wait to tune in with you, Nicole. I really want to support you. You've been watching me. You've been taking the steps. I got you. All right. And I really do want those of you that come in the workshop to have the intention that you're going to have a huge breakthrough and be moving into my further programs and knowing that you're one of the Valtopia glow up bitches that's making thousands and glowing up your community. That's what it's all about. One beautiful you at a time. I don't need a ton of people in my groups yet. I'm really focusing on you guys one at a time with deep love and devotion and building my business with integrity slowly at my expense. It's cost me money to take my time doing that, but I'm doing it in a way that feels so good to me and right. And I encourage you to do the same as you can. You don't know how to do it now. Okay, well, the link is right here. I think I put it in the comments. Let me put it, I'm going to reply to you with the link. I want you to take that action. Oh, the link isn't in there, is it? Okay, let me put it in the comments. Yeah. Is this it? Yeah, this is the one, I think. And then we're going to do this group reading. Okay, here, I'm putting the link, Nicole. And I'm just going to be like, I am going to be showing up live in all kinds of groups and getting some new fresh blood in here. If you know a wonderful group where they would love me to show up and do some live readings and they're actually going to invest in supporting themselves, tell me about your group where you would like me to come in and, sorry, I'm having trouble loading this in. you know, show up and tune into your audience and support them to move through things. Okay, here's the link. Let me put this in the comments here. Oh, look, thank you, Keisha. I love it. Hey, honey. I love it. Let's jam out for a minute while we're posting this link to Nicole. Nicole's going to be the first one, and I'm going to decide what recording is going to be her prize to get her started. All right, let me put this in the comments. I'm replying to you, Nicole. There it is. Okay. There's me talking. And I'm going to put it in the original comments too, I think. All right, so let's do this. I pulled some cards already. That's not letting me do that. Edit post. All right, the comments, it's on there now. Save. All right, so here's the cards that we got. Let me turn this down a little bit. Do you guys want this collective reading? All right, let's see. Oh, I love it. All right, so we have some of the swords of the tarot, which usually indicates some resistance, right? Well, where's our resistance? Well, the resistance that's coming up on this day in our collective reading here is indecision or squelched imagination, okay? And it's exactly what we're talking about, the body awareness, okay? So if you're feeling limited on your ideas, I mean, I'm feeling a whole lot of tight throat in here, a lot of energy welled up in here. So you're gonna wanna tune into why your body isn't open in this area. That's guilt, shame, fear, to admit the truth to oneself. There's a lot of different attachments I'm tuning into there for different people. So you're gonna wanna tune into your body and also move your body to get the energy moving so that you can have a different experience than the one you're having. You don't wanna be frustrated, right? You wanna be frustrated. And so to tune into your abundance, you're gonna have to tune into your inner strength, and you're gonna think for yourself. Think for yourself, because other people don't have the answer. Other people can guide you to yourself. You invest and support in the kind of people that help you to think for yourself. They don't teach you how to do everything and give you all the answers. They teach you how to find your own answers. That's what you want to invest in. We've got the full moon, which is when things are completed. So we just had this powerful moon where we manifested whatever we asked for in that gnarly new moon that came before. So this is a sign that some of this shift is going to come to completion in the next full moon, or was highlighted in the last full moon. And then again, we have the body healing card. So everybody in my community and my clients definitely are keyed into the concept of body healing, and that the body in integration with your mind and spirit is what allows you to have a different result in your experience of life. Hi, Fahiman. So let's pull some cards from the Amber's deck. Everybody take a sip of water. I'm not missing any comments anywhere, am I? In Valtopia or anything? Thank you, Keisha. Okay, I think I'm cool. Okay, so now we're tuning into, let's ask a question. Actually, let's ask a question with the question deck and then pull a card from there. Ye wa yini ma wo, ye wa awo, ye wa ye ma wo, ye wa yini ma wa awo, ye wo. Ye wa ma wa yini ma wa. Ha! I love it. Perfect. Perfect. Are you guys ready for this? Think for yourself is what makes you so different from other coaching experiences, Val, and the support you provide as we think for ourselves and stop asking for permission to do so. Yes, let go of the good girl rules. And I'm going to talk about that on my next live stream again, the good girl mode. Are you a former good girl, nice lady, perfectionist, people pleasing, ass kissing, a sweet mama that needs to tune into your boss bitch mama and actually fill up and out into your leadership and your personal presence, and not have other people plugging into and feeding off of you, and you not feeling less than and unworthy and resentful. It's time to shift that dynamic, and it's up to us. It's not up to anybody else. It's up to us. And those little triggers inside of us that want us to be a good girl, because we're healers. We want people to feel good, and we take it on our backs to make everybody else feel good, because guess what? We feel them. Well, it's time to stop feeling everybody else. It's time to stop feeling for everybody else. It's time to feel yourself and modulate your frequency by feeling and modulating yourself, not others. Right? That's what we're doing. So, why do I deserve what I want? This is the question I'm going to ask. I'm going to type it in the comments. We literally light language at the same time. Rayanne says, I'm washing dishes and have you on the counter listening. You see, you guys, this is how you get to do life with your dream clients when you're really in service and fully have done the work. I love you guys. We're just hanging out, but we're also doing the hard work every day. And it's just such a powerful connection. And we know we're doing our mission. So why do I deserve what I want? I want you guys to ask yourself that today, and what I want. And then I'm going to pull some cards from Amber's deck that answer that question. And I would love to hear your idea about why do I deserve what I want. I love that we're light languaging at the same time, Rayanne. I feel a light language offer coming where somebody just gets a morning light language stream every day, and that's it. I just want to see what that would be like. So I'm asking the deck and our soul guides and you that watching this playback or live, why do I deserve what I want? I'm going to pull some cards on that. Why do I deserve what I want? I feel a lot of resistance in here. I'm going to burp. There's like a little bit of guilty shame stuff going on. So what comes up for you when you ask yourself, why do I deserve what I want? And the question we got was, connect to others. And so when you satisfy what you need and you desire, you actually help others more. You know, I was having a conversation this morning, and there was an example of someone who needed something and they were acting irrationally out of human, sometimes humans unravel and are irrational and get a little crazy. When you see someone who is in that place, your first reaction can be fear. But when you realize that inside, they're really just asking for what they need and they can't. And that's how we are. We feel like we're not. We have all these beliefs around what we get to have. And when you wipe away all the guilt and the shame and you just realize you're a vessel of divine love and your beingness was meant to be, and every moment that you fully fill out your beingness with that love and compassion for yourself, it just gets reflected back to you. So when you show up luminous, confident, certain, compassionate, clear, calm, centered, focused, what you think's gonna come back to you? So why do you deserve what you want? Because it's fucking on you to be who you are and take care of yourself. It's not just you by yourself. You're supported by the cosmos. And as I'm saying, as you take care of your body and being and beliefs and let yourself believe in the best, that's what you begin to see reflected back to you. So the old paradigm that everything's outside of me and that we're just victim to circumstance and we're just reacting to what is bullshit. It comes from inside. It comes from what you believe. You are the creator of your experience in a very powerful way. Of course, we're all having that and affecting each other, but it starts within and ripples out from there. Right? All right, let's see if there's any other clues through this, and then I'm going to go to my dentist appointment. And really, Nicole, were you able to sign up? Did that link work for you? And anybody else? I want to give prizes if you're signing up while you're on the call. And Rayanne and Keisha will be in there if they feel like it, because they're glow up clients. They have access to everything that I launch as we go. And I'm going to record it. And so you will be able to possibly purchase the playback, but it's an interactive experience. So, oh my gosh. The question is, why do I deserve what I want? And the answer is desires. So let's read this. I love it. Isn't that confirmation like never before? Keisha will be there. Goody. Get clear about what you truly want and desire. It is time to turn the list over to the universe and start having full faith and belief that you can create in your life whatever you truly desire. Allow the universe to uncover the path for you that will lead you to the abundant life you were meant for. So if that ever was the message today, there it is. Let's round it out with one of my cards from my deck. And I am thinking that I'm going to be making a deck possibly from each glow up client. Are you feeling me on this, Keisha and Rayanne? I'm going to be going through all of the content from each of you and listening, and I'm making content for you, brainwash programming. But I was like, whoa, there's a lot of good stuff in here that would make, if each queen made their own deck, or some combination of you guys make this new Valtopia deck, holy shit. So detach from what isn't true and plug into what is true. And you get to that by being aware of your own body, feelings, and emotions. You are fully capable of everything you're calling in and desiring. If you have a belief that you're not allowed to have it, shift it. Do the work. It did work, Nicole. Are you signed up? Did you get to sign up? Let's see. I'm waiting. It's loading in. No, I don't see it. Okay. Are you going to sign up? I don't see it on here. So, thank you guys for joining me today. And be one of the first people to sign up. If you sign up today, I will reward you with a playback, like access to one of my groups like one of my former groups where you can go through the content by yourself. I'll decide which one is the best one for you based on what we talk about. But I can't wait to spend Saturday with you. You can bet your ass I'm going to be live a whole bunch in the next couple days. If you have a big group and you want me to come in and read to your group and share my message and offer in there, let me know. Private message me. If you have a podcast I can jump on the next couple days, I'm here to help. I'm fully booked. I've made more money this month than I've ever made in my business. My clients are fucking amazing. I love you. And I'm here to serve. I'm here to help another person light up like Keisha and Rayanne and my other clients. And we're doing this one person at a time, full immersion, full dedication, full transformation. Okay? So go to Valtopia.com, sign up. Click the link and sign up for the event this Saturday and own your frequency supernova. There's nobody like you. See you next time.